How do you plan on starting your next song? We're just gonna sit down and write it from scratch every single time? You can do that. But what if you had a reliable source of original song ideas that you could pull from any time, completely copyright free because they're your ideas? Today, we're gonna talk about how you can use 15 measly minutes to create your own go-to songwriting resource. Let's get into it. Hello, I am MLY, and welcome to the Daily Songwriter, the channel where we find every way to make music every single day. This 15-minute songwriting workout is a great way to build up some of your songwriting chops while building a library of musical ideas at the same time. I talk all the time about having a library of song ideas that you can pull from any time, and that's because it's a surefire way out of writer's block when you get stuck. If inspiration isn't striking, you can use a time that it did strike for you in the past and put it to work today. So this workout consists of 4 songwriting exercises that will help us come up with chord progressions, lyric ideas, song titles, and melodies, all within 15 minutes. Now, first things first, let's make sure you have somewhere safe that you can store your musical ideas. This can really be anywhere that you can capture notes and audio. I use GarageBand for just about everything. I like keeping it all in one place. You can use another DAW like Audacity or BandLab. You can use a great online songwriting tool like Songcraft, or you could just use the notes and voice memos on your phone. And make sure you keep it organized. There's nothing less productive than sorting through hundreds of voice memos, trying to figure out which one was that cool lyrical idea that you had that one time, and which one's your best Denzel impersonation. So get yourself situated. We're gonna go ahead and get into this workout. Now, what I'm about to show you is proof that coming up with musical ideas doesn't have to be hard, and you can outsource. We live in the internet age. Let's put that to work. There's 2 ways I'm gonna show you to do this, and I alternate every time I do the workout between the 2. Option 1 is to steal a chord progression from one of your favorite songs. Yes, this is legal, just make sure you don't actually copy the song. But chord progressions are used over and over and over. I promise you it's very difficult to come up with an original one. So this first part is really some research, right? We're gonna take some time and find 3 or 4 songs that we really like. Then, here's the hard part, I go to Google and I type in the song's title followed by the word chords. It's hard work, y'all. Chances are you're gonna get a whole bunch of results that give you the chords for this song. Just choose the first one, okay? Make it easy on yourself and write down the chords that they use. If you want, you can even break it down by song section and you can see how that might create some new inspiration down the line. Hot tip, don't make a note of the song that you got them from. Months or years from now, when you come back into your library and you find this chord progression and you finally decide to use it, by not knowing the song that you got the chord progression from, you're increasing the likelihood that you're gonna write a song that's miles away from the original song you got these chords from. And if you do wanna learn more about how to safely steal song ideas from other artists, make sure you check out my Daily Song Stealer series. There's a couple good videos in there of how I've done that in the past. This sounds so simple because it is. Just take a few minutes every week and go find some chord progressions, and you're gonna slowly but surely build out a list of chord progressions that you know work because they are in the songs that you like. And once you actually learn how to transpose these into different keys, well, you're gonna be unstoppable. Option 2 also uses the internet. In this case, we're going to use a chord progression generator. I've discovered autochords.com, which actually has a really cool feature that I like to use. Let me show you. So to build my library, I just come here for a few minutes and randomly generate chord progressions and just note the ones that I like. However, I'm also mindful of the types of songs that are missing from my repertoire. So instead of randomizing, I can also change the filters to explore stuff outside of my normal work. Again, just set a timer for 3 to 4 minutes, cycle through these chord progressions, and write down every progression that sticks out to you that you found interesting. If you find it interesting, you're going to want to write that song. And that is the first part of our workout. Easy, right? So that was a bit of research. Now we're gonna really dig into the creative centers of our brains. Let's go. To come up with melodies, I'm gonna share with you an exercise that is absolutely one of my favorites because it gets me to think way outside of the box and it requires 0 instrumental knowledge. We're simply gonna find an instrument we don't play and we're gonna play a bunch of random notes and see what we come up with. You'll be amazed at what you can come up with when you get out of your own way and you just let your brain do its work. I actually use virtual instruments for this, just so I don't have to go and find a bunch of different gear. I've also found that even if you play an instrument, playing it on your screen or on your keyboard, for example, playing the guitar using keys on your keyboard, you're gonna come up with way more random stuff than if you play on your actual guitar. So simply choose the instrument, hit 4 or 5 random notes, and see what that comes up with. And then what I like to do is sing those random notes and try to continue the melody just singing off the top of my head. Check out what I came up with in my last workout.
I don't know what I'm told. I can see you, you're in my mind, and I like to do more time.
So simply record yourself doing this so you can come back and pick out which ones are going to be your favorites. Some of these might just be starting points that you can build on, but that's the whole point. We are custom building our own inspiration. This is one of my favorite exercises, so please let me know in the comments below how it went for you. I'd love to know that I'm not the only one that this is helping. And finally, we're gonna talk through how to come up with lyrical ideas and song topics. And if you like the tips that you're getting so far today, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna keep these videos coming to you so that we keep growing together. For this exercise, we're gonna complete step 1 from the exercise that I've shared about how to create lyrics from a song topic. We covered this in my video on the full exercise, which you can find here. The first thing we want to do is make use of a song topic generator. This alone is a library that someone else has built for you. I like to use this to come up with new song ideas, but I also have my own little journal of things that pop into my head. But you should never stop seeking new ideas. Don't be afraid to rely on outside resources to support you with that. Just do a quick Google search of song topic generators and try a few of them. I'm a big fan of the one from Music Industry How To and the one from Heuristics Inc. So after you bookmark these, go ahead and create a song topic for you to do this exercise with. And don't be picky. I'm requiring that you pick from the first 3 that you generate, okay? We're just trying to have fun here. We're trying to come up with new ideas. We're not trying to write the next masterpiece. Let yourself use your imagination. Let yourself write outside of the box. In fact, the weirder the better. Right? The less likely that you would have come up with that song topic on your own, the more fun you might find yourself having. We're gonna set a timer for 3 to 4 minutes, and we're just gonna free write on this song topic idea. When you're free writing, if you don't overthink it and don't think about what you want to write, and you just let your brain flow, you're going to say a lot of things that might actually come out sounding like lyrical phrases. But this is crucial. You can't edit yourself, just write. Don't try to go back and fix spelling mistakes. Don't try to go back and make it sound good. You're just letting your brain dump, and then we're gonna come back and pick out of the wreckage if there's anything that we can find and use. And if you really wanna maximize this workout, you can use one of the chord progressions or even one of the melodies and have them playing in the background while you free write. You might accidentally write a full song out of these different ideas. And then after your free write, just look back and see if there's anything that stands out to you. You'll be surprised how many times you go, that would be a great line of lyric. That actually fits perfectly with one of the melodies that I came up with earlier. Honestly, I would save the entire free write because you never know when there's something that you can come back to that you can use later. But if nothing else, you at least flexed your muscle of getting the ideas out of your head and onto paper and starting to get out of your own way. I can tell you with confidence, that is the number one thing that has kept me from writing more songs is overthinking. So make sure you lean in to the carelessness of this free writing experience and let yourself write freely. And again, please let us know in the comments below how you captured and stored your song ideas from this workout. We all want to learn from each other, so I'd love to hear what you got going on. Thanks for working out with me today, y'all, and I'll catch you next time.